добраться до маяка. Все. Как раз, наверное, мы его и увидим сейчас.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Давайте как-нибудь чуть-чуть сделаем звук поменьше. Громкость музыки, эффектов, речи, видеоролика. Вот так. Сюда, сюда.
Hurry! Mr. Weak, it's me. Play steward, remember? Quickly, get me signs. There's no time to lose. Oh no!
Господи.
Stop!
Стой.
No! Damn it, die! No! 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 I was trapped. There was no way out.
Выхода не было.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Follow the light. You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there. Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light. I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Включить оружие метательное, предмет кнопкой 1. Вот одного видали. Я не думаю, что есть смысл сейчас
Just like... I can keep this up forever!
Просыпайся.
Baby,
Тихо,
just
малыш,
another
тебе просто
nightmare.
приснился страшный сон.
Everything's
Всё хорошо, ты
fine.
задремал.
You dozed off.
Right.
Ещё бы.
Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Тут уже не приходится.
Cheer up,
Выше
handsome.
голову,
We're
красавчик.
here.
Уже приехали.
fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me, Regis.
Но если все же
Not a hard man to track
передвинуть,
down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
что, сфоткал?
Very nice. I got a
Замечательно.
couple
Взял
of
пару
really good
снимков,
ones.
а ты, я
Nice
вижу, уже
and you
нашел
made a
другое.
friend.
Здорово.
That's cute.
Right.
Ага.
Yeah?
Hey, bestseller.
Привет,
How's
любимый
my
столбики.
favorite
Как
writer?
поживает мой
Are you
любимый
there yet?
писатель? Еще не
Barry.
раз место.
Yeah.
Привет, Барри.
We
Да,
just got here.
раздаю.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just
Место
say the
не
word and I'll hop on a
сажаю.
plane and come make sure that you're left alone
Я
out.
тут же на самолет.
No, Barry, we're
Да нет,
fine.
Барри,
Great,
все отлично.
great.
Всё просто
Just wanna
главное,
make
что
sure
ты
you
отдыхал и
can
набрался
relax
сил. Как тебе
and
детишка?
charge.
Уже чувствуешь
So,
творческий
how is the
подъем?
place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Только
Okay,
приехал.
Al. I'll
Ладно,
call
Ал.
back
Я
later to make sure
позвоню.
you're doing okay. And you
Перезвоню
call
узнать,
me
как
if there's a
устроились.
problem,
Ты
okay?
обязательно звони, если что.
Okay.
Да, супер,
Just
красиво,
looking out for you,
связь.
buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too,
Пока,
Barry.
Барри.
You know he's going to be calling you
Понимаешь,
every
что
5
он будет тебе
minutes.
звонить каждые 5 минут?
Barry is Barry. I can
Барри,
always turn off the
Барри.
phone.
Телефон отключить
What did
можно?
I tell you?
Что я говорю?
Text message from Barry.
Сообщение от Барри.
He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the
А,
car.
мы на месте. О, олень.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan,
Алан, спасибо.
thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
Что связь?
I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake, Alan, Wake. Oh, God, I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl?
Карл?
Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Try the coffee.
So much.
Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ah!
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Hello?
Hey.
Mr. Stucky?
Stucky?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
The Andersons, they're local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight. Alice had a phobia, the fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset. Here we go. Let's take a look inside. Come on.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Hello? Anyone here?
Есть тут кто? Учить питание. Это где-то там, да? Пошел. Значит, где-то снизу. Нет. Генератор обычно где-то не в доме стоит. Вот в доме обычно.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned. Damn. I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island. The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
Тут ничего нету, надо спускаться вниз. Где-то искать там. Выхода нет? Или есть? А, вот она тут. Значит.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Кабель идет вон. То есть я говорю, надо генератор там искать.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Здесь включился, молодец, Алан, я немного сижу, успокоиться.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
The island had once been the site. It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here. Maybe it would be that again. Alice? Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Surprise!
Surprise.
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice! You... Everyone
Hey, just hear me out! There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No! It's not like that! That's not... Alan?
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 Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice? Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out. Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming! What the hell? Alice? Alice?
Oh no!
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot. Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either. The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there. Damn.
Hello? Hello? Someone there?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night. Departure by Alan Wake. The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
То была сцена из кошмарного сна. Вот только и я не спал. То есть сейчас будут книги забываться в рукописи.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey.
Pleased
to meet you. Non-refundable
reservation
deposit required. Fair and square.
taken stood before me, it was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Меня охватил ужас. Я сжал фонарик так сильно, как будто от этого зависела моя жизнь. Всей душой желая, чтобы он не дал твари подойти ближе. Вдруг что-то произошло, и свет как будто стал ярче.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
During your trying, it's the latest thing. Incontestably proven.
Rainfall Sheriff Station.
Hello? Hello? You can see the sights and keep those cholesterol levels.
I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone, or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it. The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season.
Ой, не тем. Алло, ты чем стрельнул? Ё-моё.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now, she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Она бы душу отдала, лишь бы называться. Так, давайте дальше пойдем. Ой! Я же ниже. Почему я ударил?
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water. Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me. The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way. There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Ух ты. Совсем другой разговор.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
За их криками я не слышал своего голоса. Где? А, вон. Давайте возьмем сразу. Где-то. А. Вот и другой путь.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Потому что в них содержались разгадки тайны. Заполучив эту разгадку, я мог спастись и спасти Элис.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no curls. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
И патроны от него.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide.
It requires patience! Oh no. Moving with the engine takes to cool. I mean tools. Bounce. Easy and fatal.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reached the lights of the gas station alive. I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
I'll write. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell perfume in the room. I'll reach her, I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.